The Shining. Se ríe, qué mala.
Things have clearly gotten personal between Red and Natalya. This is on Red for claiming she was the best female superstar to ever come out of Calgary. That was pretty much a direct shot at Natty.
Natalya is certainly proud of her legacy and will go to any lengths to defend it. I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
Attacking the core now.
Yeah, and without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
She's really taking it to her core here, and you can't argue with the results.
Natalya able to counter beautifully.
Straight punch.
Elbow
Smash!
Hellacious power slam.
Natalya landed it right there. Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
Now trampling the opposition.
This could be huge.
German suplex.
Oh, again. Just caught flush. Double underhook applied. Suplex.
Suplex.
Releasing her incredible power.
complicado este combate.
Wow, what impact! Natalia is a force within the ring. German suplex released.
Wasn't expecting that.
She's going after her midsection, taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
She's really taking it to her core here and going after the upper body. She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
And it's Natalia with the reversal. Boom, what impact! Suplex!
Suplex.
Uh-oh. And look at from back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Got the up. She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
Uh-oh. Just assaulting the torso here.
Clearly,
She's really taking it to her, attacking the core now. Back to the assaulting the torso here.
clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Incredible impact. She's got her.
No!
What a slam!
Alabama style.
Off the crib. That's it. The match is over.
Graciela ganó por codo de la nada. Y seguimos. De la nada reversó. Usa la venganza de nivel 1, inversión automática para invertir de manera automática el siguiente ataque de tu rival. Para ello mantén R2 y triángulos. Sin embargo, esto no te protegerá de los movimientos personales ni de los remates.
Hey, it's X-Pac.
Just keep walking, we don't have time.
We always have time for X-Pac. Besides, you can't just ignore a WWE Hall of Famer.
I can. Trey.
Pac, what's going on?
Hey guys, looking good.
You too.
Thanks. I'm on this new mustard-only diet.
As in mustard is the only condiment you use?
No, as in I only eat mustard. I've already dropped like 7 pounds.
That's interesting.
But enough about me. This is your big night. I swear it was just like yesterday when I first saw you two on the indie scene.
Yeah, at that point we were only a couple years in.
And I was about 30 years in. But I could still go today if I had to. I'm telling you, this diet's legit.
I guess you could say you cared, huh?
Anyway, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you, so.
Red was always ahead of me from the moment we started training.
Usa la venganza de potenciador nivel 2 de adrenalina para paldear de tu fuerza. Se te va manteniendo pulsado R2 más triángulo.
You can use this credit card for whatever you need, but we keep the reward points. I'm about 10,000 short of a free trip to someplace warm, and you're gonna help me get there. Deal?
Got it.
We're gonna miss you so much.
When did you get there?
I just had to be close to you one more time. It feels like yesterday we got that call. There was a boy in Denver who was ready to be adopted, and now you're all grown up and going off to college. I just can't believe it.
I know. It's hard for me to believe, too.
We'll come visit soon, okay?
No, don't. I mean, a big part of college is learning independence, and if you're visiting all the time, then I'll never be able to do that.
Just be smart about the credit card, okay? Like, if there's a big keg party, put it all on the card and have everyone pay you back in cash. That way, I'll be headed for that free beach trip in no time. Hey, maybe we could go on spring break together.
Frank?
I have to go.
Okay, drive safe.
This is the part where you get out of the car.
Right. Call us when you get to school. We love you, Denver.
Hay superstars que solo pueden seleccionar como manager y hay solo algunas superstars jugables que tienen atuendos solo disponibles para manager.
Do you believe this? We're finally doing it. Our very first list item. Train at the dungeon. Are you excited as I am?
I don't think that's possible, considering you've already had 3 energy drinks before we've even left town. But this is gonna be cool.
I know. Think about how many top superstars came through Calgary. The Hearts, Edge, Jake the Snake Roberts, Rowdy Roddy Piper, and we're next.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have a long way to go before we can be mentioned in the same sentence as those legends.
Everyone has to start somewhere though, right? And the dungeon is a great place to start. I still can't believe your parents were okay with all this. What happened to them wanting you to go to college?
They changed their minds.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. Hey, pull over real quick.
Bathroom break already?
No, I want to show you something. See that sign? Our faces are going to be on it someday.
You really think we can become more famous than the inventor of the paper toilet seat cover? But a lot of butts and seats.
And when we make it to WWE, so will we.
Con el modo ayuda activado, si pulsas X cuando tu rival esté de pie, podrás realizar una llave media, una llave reforzada, una llave front, fase look. Por primera vez en WWE, pulsa triángulo para hacer el teléfono de mis jugadores y vuelve a pulsar triángulo para ver la lista de red y 3. Comprueba la lista mientras avanzan en sus carreras para ver qué se añade y se tacha.
Alright, time for a road trip game. If you could face anyone who trained in Calgary in a dream match, who would it be?
Isn't it a little early for road trip games? We still have like 2,000 miles to go.
Come on, I'll get you started with some options. How about Bret Hart, Jake the Snake, or Rowdy Roddy Piper? Okay, fine, be a grump. But let me know if you want to play later.
Los superstars con la táctica, aunque de esquina en carrera equipada, pueden realizar este potente ataque desde una carga mientras tengas a tu rival en una carga de tipo shoulder o power bomb en el centro del rincón. Se regrese a la esquina con L2 y mantén cuadrado.
This is it. The home of the famous dungeon. I swear, I can almost hear the wrestlers of the past groaning in pain.
That's my stomach. For the past 2 days, I've had nothing but moose jerky, maple puffs, and poutine.
Yikes.
Look, I just want to say, I know I've been a little skeptical, but now that we're here, I can see us doing this. I mean, once Bret Hart hears how far we drove, he's gonna have no choice but to welcome us right in for training. So, thanks for pushing me on this.
Of course. Well, here we go.
Hey there. I bet you're here for Bret Hart, eh?
Hello, and yes, he's going to train us to be wrestlers. Eh? I'm not sure I'm using that correctly.
Is Bret home right now?
He is. Hang on a sec. Bret, 2 lovely people are here for wrestling training. He'll be right down. I'm sure he's just putting his tights on, gelling up his hair, finding his sunglasses. He's got to look the part, you know.
Of course.
So are you Bret's housekeeper?
Okay, seriously, guys? I'm messing with you.
So, Bret's not home.
No, and he hasn't been for years. The Harts don't live here anymore.
But you said...
This kind of thing happens like once a month. And I like to have a little fun when I break the news.
How is that fun? We just spent 3 days driving here.
And I gave myself severe stomach issues. At this point, we'd settle for one of the more obscure Hart brothers or even a distant cousin.
Like I said, none of them are here. You seem like nice kids. Stupid, but nice. Next time, do some research before you decide to drive all the way up here.
Jeez, so much for Canadian hospitality.
I thought you said you checked all this out online.
I did. I mean, I searched for dungeon in wrestling, and then some really weird stuff came up, and I kind of got sidetracked. Point being, don't look at my browser history. But hey, we came all the way here. We should at least get a picture. Can we do another one? I was making a weird face. Probably on account of the stomach pain.
Maybe you were right about us trying to become wrestlers. We've already failed at the first thing on our list. And maybe we're not cut out for this.
Hey, wait, we can't just give up that easily. I have an idea!
Usa la venganza de nivel 2, espacio de remate, para ganar un remate al momento. Cuando esta venganza esté lista, actívala con mantener L2 más triángulo.
So you drove all the way to Calgary thinking you were going to train with Bret Hart? I've done some stupid stuff in my life, but that takes the cake.
It wasn't our finest moment.
But since I had a dad who only looked at the rewards section on the credit card bill, we were able to stay in Calgary and learn from a former wrestler who, at least according to him, trained with the Harts back in the day.
I think he just ran next to one on a treadmill once.
So that's how you guys hooked up with Riley Flash.
Yeah. After striking out at the dungeon, it was kind of our only option.
Even though Riley can be a bit much sometimes, he gave us the foundation we needed to get here today.
He also gave us Ringworm with his dirty mats, but that's a whole other story.
Si un rival te ajusta para arrastrarte o cargar contigo, pulsa rápidamente círculo para zafarte. Rara salud de Josie Shane arrojó. Tak.
Get your feet up on the turnbuckle. Push off and roll backwards. You can pin him like that. That's all right. Yeah, you did good. You did good. Catch your breath. We'll get him next time, all right? You good?
Usa la venganza a nivel puñetazo demoledor.
Guys, come here. We need to talk.
Is it about your disgusting ring mat? Because I feel like it's making me itch all over. Hey, what was that for?
For playing to an imaginary crowd. It cost you the match. Red, great job. Keep it up.
Remind me why I show up here every day to get tortured?
That's not torture if you're paying for it. Now, what I didn't tell you was that match was actually a tryout.
For what? Is WWE coming to town?
Not quite. It was a tryout for the local Winterfest that's coming up. The organizers asked me to put on a wrestling event.
That's great.
Who are we gonna face? I wouldn't mind a rematch against those two.
Slow down. After what I just saw, only one of you was ready for their first official match.
Sorry, Red. You'll get your chance soon.
Red's the one who's ready, not you, doughhead.
What?
When it comes to in-ring ability, Red's got you beat by a kilometer.
Isn't that less than a mile?
Well, thanks for the conversion, Albert Asswipe. Bottom line, you're too focused on the entertainment side of things.
Maybe you weren't focused enough on the entertainment side of things. Didn't you only appear in WWE like 3 times?
4, if you count the time I helped carry Macho Man to the ring on his fancy chair gimmick.
You mean a sedan?
No, it was a chair, not a car. Either way, I was in WWE 4 more times than you'll ever be.
I'll make it there someday. It's on our list.
Oh, yeah, and someday I'm gonna poop golden nuggets. Oh, no offense, Red.
Whatever. You'll see. Congrats on getting your first match. You know I'll be there cheering you on.
Thanks. I know.
Speaking of cheering her on, since you like running your mouth so much, you can accompany her to the ring as a manager. That actually might be a better fit for you long term.
A manager? That's not what I'm here for.
You'll figure this out. I know it.
Oh, one more thing. I need to know what to call you so they can advertise the event.
Oh, that's easy. I'm sticking with Red. Kids started calling me that in high school because of my temper, but I'm gonna turn...
Nah.
Carl Botch, on account of all the moves you botch?
I like that one.
How about I pay tribute to my wonderful trainer and call myself Riley Flash Jr.?
Oh, that ain't happening. Do you have any other nicknames?
Trey!
No, don't listen to her.
I kind of like that. And you can spell it T-R-E, so it's kind of like 3 in Spanish, as in getting a 3 count to win a match. Which probably won't happen very often for you, but you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Great. Then Trey it is.
Thanks a lot.
No problem, Trey. And hey, I just realized we can cross something off our list. Come up with awesome wrestling names.
I don't know about the awesome part.
Stars con táctica retirar la almohadilla equipada. Las inversiones con pin son una forma efectiva de castigar a un rival distraído. Cuando el rival de la espalda durante una burla o una interferencia, le la vuelta con mantener R2 y círculo.
Man, I'm freezing. What are the chances I can bring this out to the ring with me?
0. But you should be plenty warm out there with all the hot air you produce.
Can't believe you didn't have a bigger career with singers like that.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I had to make like 7 connections to get here from Orlando.
Oh, hey, Peyton. No problem. I appreciate you doing me this favor. Red and Trey, this is Peyton Royce. We met when she trained here in Calgary, and now she recently signed with NXT.
So who am I facing tonight? And by the way, it's cold enough to freeze the tail off a brass kangaroo. Can I have this heater out there for my match?
Oh, sure thing, Peyton. What? You'll actually be facing Red tonight in her first ever match.
Wow, it's an honor. We actually watch you on NXT all the time. And at least when my friend Trey here isn't hogging the laptop and watching weird videos of who knows what.
She's kidding. I told you to stay out of my browser history.
Wait, did you say this is her first ever match?
Yeah, Red's only been training for about 3 months, but don't take her lightly, she's really good.
3 months? It took me longer than that to get here. And what kind of stupid name is Red? If anything, with your lack of experience, you should call yourself Green.
What? Anything she says with that accent is funny.
After I'm done with you tonight, you'll understand why they call me Red. Because all that pretty white snow out there will be stained red with your blood. And then every time it snows, the children who are here tonight will be reminded of the carnage they saw and refuse to go outside. And after you spend weeks in the hospital and are finally able to drag your broken body onto the airplane back to Orlando, the pilot will be so terrified by the sight of your mangled face, he will lose control of the plane, sending it crashing down to the earth.
Whoa. I think she got the point.
You have major issues.
What the heck was that?
The old hothead Red comes out when she gets angry. We've been working on dialing it back. I like the intensity, but just focus that on your match, okay? And if you can take a break while you're painting the snow red with Peyton's blood, maybe stop and soak everything in. This is your first match after all, which is a big deal. It's on our list.
Sorry. You're right, and I'm happy you'll be out there with me. I'm gonna go stretch.
Should I tell anyone with kids to leave?
Nah, she'll be fine. I hope.
Realiza una burla al público con flecha izquierda. Si consigues un potenciador que aumentará el impulso obtenido al atacar. Flecha derecha.
Así el perro. ¿Se ha tratado de subir? Por el tubo de los y no fue la llanera. Se dejó llevar.
Welcome to Winterfest 2015. As always, I'm your host, Gord Wilson. This can't be worse than last year's Winterfest Day. The good news is most of the victims of the wild moose attack have fully recovered.
No le dije nada. Le dije que... Un saludo por la persona que está en el directo.
Shoes right now. Also, they don't look very warm.
Y no aparece el botón de reversar.